G.I. Joe Junkie here, back with another video. I've been gone for a while because I got really bad cough and sickness that had been going on. Couldn't really breathe, and I couldn't make any of these videos without talking. In the past few days, I've just started feeling better. I went to StockTheCon on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet DDP. I wanted to meet RVD, but his line was just too long. I was tired from work. I actually had to leave work early just so I could go to it because I work about 60 miles from my house, nowhere near where I live. And there was a lot of vendors there, a lot of different things. Things were pretty much overpriced, honestly. A lot of things were higher than even what you get on the internet without even factoring in shipping and everything else. I did hit up the J&A Collectibles, my local toy shop's booth. They basically had everything on sale 50% there because it was like their storage stuff that they've had laying around for a really long time. But the store was also having a sale of 20% off of all your purchases, and the store is a block away from where StockTheCon was being held. So I walked down there, and I picked up Shockwave here. Now, when I was a kid, I never had this version of Shockwave. I only had version 2 Night Force. I guess I was lucky in that regard because in 1989, people and kids were still collecting Joes, but TMNT had pretty much blown up at that point. And the Night Force figures really didn't move all that well from what I could tell. And now he goes for a lot of money, the Night Force version of him. It looks exactly the same, just a different paint scheme. Now, when I got him, his no cracks in the elbows, his joints are completely tight. His head was completely tight, except I had to do an O-ring replacement on him because his O-ring was just about to break. Now, I made the mistake, and this is the first time I've ever done it with any of my Joes. I don't know why I did this. I usually leave him alone. He had a lot of dirt around the neck and head ball joint area, and I decided to clean it. Well, that made his head loose, unfortunately. As you can see here now, it wasn't like this a couple days ago before I replaced the O-ring. I'm never going to clean up the Joes underneath again. I'd rather have them tight with dirt than a loose head like that, but it is what it is. I'll probably end up doing a little bit of surgery on him and putting a clear coat of nail polish on him. That's what I tend to do to repair Joes when they have loose joints. It doesn't really work if they're completely loose, but if it's just slightly loose, it works really well. I've done it on Cobra Commander. I've done it on one of my Cobra officers, and it worked out really well in the end. You just got to be careful with it, not to put too much. And his paint scheme, his color is very good. He's got minimum wear. Just on his hat a little bit of paint loss, but other than that, everything's good to go on him. I really like this toy. I never really found it when I was a kid, this version of him. So I was really happy to pick him up. He did come with all his accessories. I did not get a file card, but like you guys know, I really don't care about that. I ended up getting him on a deal with Wetsuit here. Wetsuit was $25, Shockwave was $40, and I ended up walking out the door paying $50 for both. So I was pretty happy about that because I really didn't find much at Comic-Con. The only thing that I was going to get was a box Pokemon set of Pikachu for my grandson. But even that was too high priced. It was more than what I could pick it up on eBay. So I was just like, eh. Now, his weapons do have a little bit of wear. Not much, though. I have not attempted to put these in his hands yet. I'm figuring the Uzi will fit no problem. I'm not too sure about this gun. It looks like it's been worn, and they did use it in his hands, but those hands are pretty tight for that pistol grip, and I don't want to risk breaking off his thumbs. So, I'm glad to be back, feeling a little better. And this is Shockwave, 1988, showcasing G.I. Joe. I'm your G.I. Joe Junkie, and I will see you guys next video. Thank you for watching.